Welcome to Supreme Auto Elite, where legends are born. Here is the complete detail about luxury car Audi R8. Intro. The legend begins. Opening cinematic music. Deep bass, slow motion visuals of a V10 firing up. Narrator. In a world where supercars are defined by brute force, loud personalities, and eye-watering price tags, one machine quietly rewrote the rulebook. A machine that combined German precision, Italian passion, and futuristic technology into a single masterpiece. A car that arrived with no expectations, yet left with a legacy that will echo for generations. This is the story of the Audi R8, the supercar that changed what it means to be a daily driving exotic, and became a modern icon before leaving the world with one final roar. Today, we dive into its origin, evolution, engineering, unforgettable V10 soundtrack, and the emotional farewell as Audi ends the chapter of its greatest supercar ever made. Welcome to a journey through 5,000 words of pure automotive passion. Welcome to the Audi R8. Chapter 1. The birth of a revolution. Before the R8, Audi was known for Quattro, rally dominance, and luxury sedans. But a supercar, a competitor to Ferrari and Lamborghini. Impossible, or so the world thought. But everything changed in 2003, when Audi revealed the Mans Quattro concept. A futuristic, low-slung monster inspired directly by Audi's legendary dominance at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. People stared, people whispered, people wondered, will Audi dare put this into production? And then, in 2006, the answer arrived. The Audi R8 Type 42, a mid-engine supercar that instantly shattered every doubt. It wasn't just a new model. It was a statement, a declaration, a message to the world. Audi wasn't here to participate. Audi was here to dominate. The world had never seen something quite like it. Aluminum space frame, massive side blades, Quattro permanent all-wheel drive, and a cockpit made with the precision of a luxury timepiece. Every panel, every line, every decision whispered the same thing. A new era has begun. Chapter 2. Design that redefined the future. The R8 didn't look like a traditional supercar. It wasn't trying to be Italian. It wasn't trying to be American. It was unapologetically German, sharp, futuristic, minimalist. The front end was aggressive but clean. The headlights were among the first in the world to use full LED technology. The famous side blades instantly became an icon of automotive design. People who had never looked twice at a supercar suddenly stopped and stared. The R8 looked like it came from the year 2050. The proportions were perfect. Low roofline, wide stance, short overhangs, a glass engine cover showing off the heart of the beast. It wasn't loud in its design, but it was impossible to ignore. In a world full of supercars trying to prove something, the R8 didn't need to try. It just was. Chapter 3. The V8 and the beginning of a monster. When the R8 launched, it came with a 4.2-liter V8 producing 420 horsepower. A fantastic engine, borrowed from the Audi 4 rupees. Naturally aspirated, high revving, responsive, and perfectly balanced in the mid-engine layout. But little did the world know. The real legend was coming. Chapter 4. The V10 that shook the earth. In 2009, Audi unleashed a bombshell. The Audi R8 V10. 5.2 liters, 10 cylinders, 525 horsepower. A top speed over 196 miles per hour. The world gasped. This wasn't just any V10. This was a close relative of the Lamborghini Gallardo's engine, refined, polished, engineered to perfection. Suddenly the R8 wasn't just a cool, German supercar experiment. It was a weapon. The V10 didn't just make power, it made music. A banshee wail at high RPM. A metallic howl that cut through the air like a laser. A sound so addictive that owners would downshift under bridges just to hear it echo. The V10 turned the R8 into an icon. People who couldn't afford it had posters of it. People who could afford Ferraris and McLarens still chose the R8. And journalists called it the everyday supercar, the best balanced exotic ever made, the supercar you can drive to work. Chapter 5. The dual personality of a supercar. What made the R8 special wasn't just the power. It was the personality. Most supercars were terrifying at low speeds. Angry, unpredictable, ready to kill you. But the R8 was different. At 10% throttle, smooth, Comfortable, calm, like a luxury sedan, at 100% throttle. A screaming monster capable of breaking the sound barrier. This dual personality changed the industry. For the first time, people didn't have to choose between practicality and performance. The R8 gave them both. You could daily drive it. You could go grocery shopping in it. You could take it on a long trip. Then you could take it to the track and destroy everything in sight. The R8 wasn't a compromise. It was perfection. Chapter 6. Introducing the second generation, 2015. In 2015, the R8 entered its second and final generation. Sharper lines, more aggression, a digital cockpit, a brand new chassis, and this time, no V8, only the mighty V10. Two versions, V10 540 HP, V10 Plus 610 HP, and then, the wild child, the R8 Performance, 620 horsepower, 0 to 100 km/h in just 3.1 seconds. Top speed of 331 km/h. The R8 had now reached full maturity, a supercar capable of outclassing McLarens, Ferraris, and Porsches, yet still behaving like a gentleman when needed. Chapter 7. Audi R8 e-tron, the electric experiment. In 2015, Audi tried an ambitious experiment. The R8 e-tron, an all-electric version of the supercar. 456 horsepower, 920 Nm of instant torque, 0 to 100 km/h in 3.9 seconds. It was incredible, but extremely expensive, and produced in ultra-limited numbers. Though short-lived, it proved one thing. Audi wasn't afraid to push boundaries. Chapter 8. A supercar for the real world. What truly separated the R8 from every other supercar? You didn't need to be a professional driver to enjoy it. The R8's Quattro system gave insane traction. Its suspension absorbed bumps like a champ. Its visibility was better than most sports sedans. The interior was pure Audi luxury. It felt like a supercar built for real humans. Not just for millionaires with racing experience. And that's why people loved it. It wasn't a toy, it was a companion. Chapter 9. Hollywood, video games and pop culture. The R8 wasn't just a car. It became a star, featured in Iron Man, Need for Speed, Gran Turismo, Forza Horizon, countless music videos, influencer garages across the world. The Audi R8 became the supercar of the modern era. Stylish, futuristic, instantly recognizable, a statement of success. Tony Stark didn't drive a Ferrari. He drove an Audi R8. That moment alone skyrocketed its global fame. Chapter 10. Special Editions, The Legends. Over the years, Audi released limited masterpieces. R8 GT 2010 and 2021. Lighter, faster, rarer, wickedly aggressive. R8 LMS race car. A beast in GT3 racing, winning countless championships worldwide. R8 Decennium 2019. A celebration of the V10 engine. Gold accents, unique details, extremely exclusive. R8 Green Hell Edition 2020. Inspired by Audi's dominance at the Nürburgring. Each edition became a collector's dream. Prices today are skyrocketing. Chapter 11. The Final Years 2020-2023. By 2020, the world of supercars began changing. Electric motors were rising. Emission laws were tightening. V10 engines were dying everywhere. And Audi knew the time of the R8 was coming to an end. In 2023, Audi announced the final goodbye. The last R8 rolled off the line. A car that defined a generation, ended. No replacement, no V10 successor, no new supercar, just memories, and a sound that will never be heard again in the world of new cars. Chapter 12. The Sound of a Dying Era. Close your eyes, hear the scream, the metallic howl, the fire crackling downshifts. That sound is gone now. Forever. The R8's unnaturally aspirated V10 wasn't just an engine. It was a symphony, a piece of mechanical art impossible to recreate in an electric world. We didn't just lose a car. We lost a chapter of automotive history. Chapter 13. Driving Experience, a full breakdown. Driving the Audi R8 is an event. 1. Engine. The V10 explodes to life with a roar that shakes your bones. It revs to 8,700 RPM, pure madness. 2. Acceleration. 0 to 100 km/h in just over 3 seconds. Instant response. Unbelievable grip. 3. Handling. Thanks to Quattro. No wheel spin. No drama. No fear. Just pure confidence. 4. Comfort. Soft when you want it. Brutal when you need it. The perfect balance. 5. Visibility. The R8 lets you see everything, unlike many supercars. 6. Transmission. The 7-speed dual-clutch snaps gears like lightning. The R8 feels alive, but friendly. Wild, but controlled. A beast, but never a bully. Chapter 14. Ownership, the reality. Owning an R8 is surprisingly practical. Reliable, comfortable, service-friendly, not overly expensive to maintain compared to Ferrari or Lamborghini. It doesn't punish you, it rewards you. That's why so many people love it. Chapter 15. Why the R8 will become a future classic. Here's why prices will skyrocket. 1. Last naturally aspirated V10 ever made. 2. No future Audi supercar. 3. Pop culture icon. 4. Beautiful timeless design. 5. Daily usability. The R8 is destined for collector status. The world didn't just lose a model. It lost a masterpiece. Chapter 16. The end of the legend. The assembly line stops. The factory goes silent. The V10 sleeps forever. Audi closes the book, and the R8 becomes history. But legends never die. As long as one R8 fires up. As long as one V10 screams down a highway. As long as one person remembers how this car made them feel. The R8 lives on. Conclusion. The last true supercar. The Audi R8 wasn't built to impress. It wasn't built to intimidate. It wasn't built to be loud. It was built to be perfect. A daily supercar. A driver's dream. A mechanical symphony. A piece of art. A symbol of passion. A legend that ended too soon. This was more than a car. It was a gift. A gift from Audi to the world. A gift we may never receive again. The world will move on to electric cars, silent motors, and instant torque. But nothing will replace the feeling of a V10 screaming behind your back. The Audi R8 will forever remain a chapter of automotive history written in flame, sound, and speed. A masterpiece. A legend. A farewell we will never forget.